Vice Chairman Chip Palid out of San Diego, California. I'm also the proud product of Pinnacle Leadership Development under the great leadership of Field Chairman and MVP Eric Olson. I'm also the proud founder of Universe Leadership Development out of San Diego, California, with offices all over the United States, in Florida, New York. We've got an office opening in New Hampshire, we've got New Mexico, we've got California, we've got Michigan. We're growing nationwide. I love this business platform. The best of the best. I've got the pleasure and the honor to speak to you today about a subject that's near and dear to my heart. And it's about talking about transforming yourself from an employee to a business owner. Right now, most of you came in from a job, a J-O-B, and you need to transform your mindset from being an employee to an actual business owner. You need to grasp the power of that code number that you have and treat yourself as more of a business owner. But before I do that, I want to tell you a little bit about who I am and where I come from. This is my family picture. This is me. Mom and Dad had a total of 17 children. This is the first 12. And yeah, they went 17 wide, right? Wow. A couple of people I want to point out. The young lady second from the top there in the middle, Suzanne Palid Sharonowski. That's the mother of CEO Michael Sharonowski in Florida. And I'm not with Michael when he says his prayers every night, but I'm pretty sure that he thanks God Almighty that my mom and his grandmother did not stop at 3 children, right? Now you have the 3 ladies, 3 girls to the right in their Easter dresses. The one in the middle is Mary Clarice Palid Olson, the mother of Field. So I'm not with Eric when he says his nightly prayers, but I'm pretty confident that he's thanking God in heaven that my mom did not stop at 8 children because Mary is the 9th one born, right? And that handsome young man sitting on Dad's lap is me. Don't you love the long hair, right? It was the 60s, what can I say, right? But I'm telling you, when I say my prayers, I thank God that Mom didn't stop at 11 because I'm the 12th one born, right? So there's some power in going wide. Power in going wide. By the way, my dad is a brilliant man, and he always looked for a business opportunity, a business model where he could go out there and have a place where the kids could have a summer job and stuff like that. And Dad's up in heaven looking down. I want to say, Dad, we found it. This is it. This is the business that the whole family can be a part of, right? Another great picture I want to show you really quick is a picture of my nephew, Eric Olson. That's me and Eric Olson. Is that crazy? Yeah, Eric's embarrassed right now. I'm showing baby pictures of him. But I'm actually one of the few people in this world that can say they bounced Eric Olson off their knee, right? Can't do that one anymore, right? And this is a true story. I don't know if you're going to believe it or not, but Eric's about 2 years old in that picture, and he looked and he goes, Uncle Chip, you're my favorite uncle, and someday we're going to be rich together, right? Okay, let's get into it. Real quick, you're no longer limited. When you're an employee, you have limits put on yourself, okay? You have a job description which fits into a little bit of a box, and you have an income description that you can never break away from. If you're lucky, you get a 1%, 2% raise every year. So that's one of those things where you no longer have those limits. You need to have an abundance mindset. If we're going to give you an opportunity to make an unlimited income, you need to take that seriously. Break free from that job description. Say, hey, if this company's going to let me make $1 million a year, I'm going to do that. It's okay to be out of balance for a little while, okay? You're going to be out of balance for a little while. This is not a 9-to-5 job. This is a business. You have a code number. You're building your business. Take that seriously. You will be out of balance. By the way, share that with your family members. Say, hey, you know what? Dad's going to be spending some evenings out helping clients. Mom's going to be out in the field on weekends helping clients. We're going to be out of balance a little while so that we can be in balance for the rest of our lives. You get, one of the key things about having a code number is that you get to sign your own promotion paperwork. I don't know how powerful that is, but when you're at a job, somebody has to retire or quit or get fired just for you to have an opportunity to get a promotion. Am I right? And then the corporation in their infinite wisdom says, you know what? You have 100 people applying for this one position. We're going to go from the outside and get some fresh blood. And then nobody gets the promotion, right? In this company, you get to promote yourself. Take that seriously. If you can get promoted in the next 30 days, or 60 days, or 90 days, why don't you do that? You want to show an explosion to this company? Let's all get promoted in the next 30, 60 to 90 days. You'll see an explosion that you've never heard of before in this company. You get to sign your own promotion paperwork. That's why women do so well in this company. That's why immigrants and minorities do so well in this company, because they don't have to kiss up to the boss, buy him lunch every day to get a pay raise or a promotion. That's on you. The business format system shows you how to do it. Find out how to do it and get it done. Employees play a role, don't they? They play a role to the boss to make themselves look good to the boss. You're not an employee anymore. You're a business owner. You get to create your own destiny. You get to pick your own path in life. Take that seriously. By the way, this is a franchise in reverse. In the 50s, if you wanted to get a McDonald's franchise, you had to pay $5,000 or $10,000 or $15,000, whatever it is. Today, it costs $1.5 million in a bad neighborhood, maybe $2 million on a freeway off-ramp, right? And then you have to send them a check every month. You have to send them a check for $10,000 or $15,000 or $20,000 a month, something called franchise fees. Let me tell you something. This is a franchise in reverse, because this company sends me money twice a week, every Tuesday, every Saturday. And I've got a Puerto Rican code number, so I get Wednesday and Saturday. And then Canadians get Mondays and Wednesdays. I mean, you can literally get paid 6 days a week here. So let me ask you a question. Would you rather buy a franchise for $2 million and send them a check every month for $25,000, or would you rather have the company send you a check twice a week? Right? This is a franchise in reverse. You need to be thinking completely differently about this. By the way, what are you willing to give up? The same old thinking gives you the same old results. You're going to have to change your mindset about this. Be coachable for you, not for the boss's sake. Everybody wants to listen to the boss to keep their job. In this business, the more coachable you are, the more income you make. By the way, you get to write your own hours in this business. Make sure you do that. Write your own business hours. This isn't a 9 to 5. You're going to have to spend some evenings. You're going to have to spend some weekends. You're going to have to do whatever it takes to build your business. It will be time intensive. It will be labor intensive at the front half. That's okay. How many Saturdays and weekends are you willing to give up to live the rest of your life exactly the way you want to? Tell your family, share it with them. Look, I'm going to be in the field in the evening. I'm going to be in the field helping families on weekends. We're going to do this for a few hard years so that we can live the rest of our lives exactly the way we want to. Let me ask you a question. Why do people pick the worst days of the week to go to Disneyland? I live about an hour and a half drive from Disneyland. And if I go to Disneyland on a Saturday, there's going to be about a 3-hour wait to get on every single ride. The reason they pick the worst days is because they're employees. They're working 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. The good news is you're not an employee, you're a business owner. If I was you, I'd be going to Disneyland on a Wednesday where you can go on every ride as many times as you want and let those employees go on Saturday and wait in line. Does that make sense? There was once a time in this country when you could work 40 hours a week, your spouse didn't have to work, and you got to retire with a pension at age 60. Today, 40 hours a week isn't even enough. It's barely enough to pay the rent, utilities, and even with dual incomes, this is the reality for 45 million Americans and tens of millions of Canadians as well. So we have a job to do. We need to rescue America and Canada and give them an opportunity to become financially independent. By the way, your code number gives you the freedom not to worry about having a job for the rest of your life. I've got a relative who has been with a corporation in America for 25 years. And you would think that he's about to retire with a pension, but guess what? He got a phone call from this corporation that said, you need to come in and reapply for your job. And he says, what do you mean? What am I going to tell you in 1 hour that you haven't learned about me in the last 25 years of being employed by you? And I took them aside and I said, that's code word for they're trying to get you out of the company before they have to pay you a pension. Isn't that crazy? Who wants to work 40 years and be threatened that their job's going to get ripped out from under them? So your code number gives you the freedom to build a business where you never have to be worried about being threatened of losing your job right before you retire. By the way, one of the founders of the Eagles, Glenn Fry, recently passed away, and he had one of the lyrics in his song that said, so oftentimes it happens that we live our lives in chains, and we never even know we have the key. Paul Hart says corporate America is the modern form of slavery. They get you exactly where they want you. They know at 9 a.m. on Monday morning you're going to go in there and they're going to chain you to your cubicle, right? And then on Friday they unlock the chain and let you go home and have a furlough to spend some time with your family, right? You're a business owner. You get to cut those chains, change your life, change your family's destiny forever. Don't take that lightly. Don't take that lightly at all. I'm going to close with this. Transforming yourself from an employee to a business owner may be one of the most challenging tasks that you will ever take on. However, it has the potential to also be the most rewarding thing that you ever do in your life. Thank you for the time today. God bless every one of you.